Okay? The fourth effect of pornography is STIs and unwanted pregnancies. Sounds very straightforward, you know, get aroused, probably with your friend, the opposite sex, and obviously you guys are free, you engage, that's it. Pregnancy, probably you're in high school, probably you're in college, you have no plan as to how you'll take care of the young one that you're going to bring up. Yeah, so let's kind of be careful there. The fifth effect of pornography or cybersex is sexual addiction. Yeah? And this basically leads to compulsive behavior. So now you become addicted to sex such that you can't perform other things. And this was conducted by a survey by a gentleman by the name of A. Cooper and L. Galbraith, and the title is Sex on the Internet, Furthering Our Understanding of Men with Online Sexual Problems. So a study has actually been conducted. By the way, when you have time, through your phone, just check out the graph on the most searched out topics on Google. It'll show you which sites and what these sites are all about. It's all porn sites, by the way. Okay? Finally, the effect of pornography is aggression and abuse. So intense use of pornography is strongly related to sexual aggression among frequent viewers. Yeah? So a significant portion of pornography is violent in content. So a study of different pornographic media found violence in almost a quarter of these scenes. So in a quarter of the video scenes, or in 42% of them, basically violence was depicted. So you know that aggression in that sexual deed. And again, it found that there was a lot of non-consensual sex, which is wrong. Okay, now that we know, how are we exposed to pornography? And by the way, as I'm speaking to you, I'm also speaking to me. We are all exposed to pornography at any one point in time. Okay? So the sad reality is that not every adult who struggles with porn is that their compulsive porn use. The sad reality is that those who are probably young adults, teens, and slightly, you know, that age of 30 and above, struggle with porn because it started where? In childhood. At some point in time, probably the guys you are hanging around with, probably the older brother or sister might have had a magazine here or a DVD there or whatever, and you got exposed. And from then, you got hooked. So several studies show that when people are exposed to sexual explicit content during their childhood or adolescence, they have a significantly higher risk of developing problematic pornography use in the later stages of life. Yeah, so start small, but then in your teens probably it might be heightened, and probably you might say, okay, I'll get married and it's done. You'll be shocked. Even in marriage, it still goes on. Yeah? Okay? Similar studies also show that, find that when a child is first exposed to pornography, the greater their consumption of pornography tends to be when they're adults. So a child is exposed, okay, it doesn't know what's happening, but your consumption now progresses as you get older. So, exposure to highly sexualized imagery creates curiosity and confusion in the brain of a child. When there is no parent helping the child process what they saw, they go look for more and more and more. But the developing brains simply aren't up to the task of making sense of something like porn. So once you figure it out, you're hooked, unfortunately. That notwithstanding, let's kind of get acquainted with some of the people who might have been, who've come out and basically have explained to the world that they have been in a scenario where they are addicted to porn.